The Israeli military has said today its troops conducted a precise operation in the compound of Gaza's Shifa hospital, during which there was an exchange of fire with Palestinian fighters. Now, army spokesman Daniel Hagari said senior Hamas terrorists have regrouped inside the Shifa hospital and are using it to command attacks against Israel. He added humanitarian effort to provide food, water and other supplies to the patients and civilians was also underway.
The IDF is conducting a high-precision operation in limited areas of Shifa hospital, following concrete intelligence that demanded immediate action. We know that senior Hamas terrorists have regrouped inside the Shifa hospital and are using it to command attacks against Israel. Our targeted mission isn't just an operational necessity, it's a global imperative. Our forces have undergone specified training to prepare them for the sensitive environment and complex scenarios they may encounter. Our war is against Hamas, not against the people of Gaza. We seek no harm to the civilians that Hamas is hiding behind, which is why we will conduct this operation with caution and care, while ensuring that the hospital continues its important functions. For this reason, we have Arabic speakers on the ground so that we can communicate to the patients in the hospital in their own language, and IDF doctors to assist those in need. We will also be conducting a humanitarian effort to provide food, water, and other supplies to the patients and civilians in the hospital compound. There is no obligation for the patients and the medical staff to evacuate the hospital, but there is and will be a passageway for other civilians to exit the hospital. We call upon all Hamas terrorists hiding in hospital, surrender immediately. Medical facilities should never be exploited for terror. Hamas must be held accountable.
Meanwhile, on Sunday in San Sebastian, Spain, hundreds of protesters paid homage to Gaza war victims. The protesters paid tribute to the victims by lying down as sirens were sounded. Organized by the Guernica Palestina collective, the event drew parallels between Gaza's plight and the 1937 bombing of Guernica, depicted in Picasso's painting. The gathering took place near an Eduardo Chillida sculpture on Concha Bay. Gaza's health ministry reports over 31,000 deaths from Israel's assault, sparking genocide accusations being examined by the World Court. Israel, however, claims self-defense after a Hamas attack on the 7th of October that killed around 1,200 Israelis, according to Israeli sources, and took numerous hostages as well. Protests in Spain, a different kind, albeit, on your screens.